Hello, 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 hello. Greetings, my single moms and my single dads. Oh my God, it's always an excitement for me to come, and have this opportunity to share with you. I become so happy and excited. I look forward to meet with you because I know I meet with people of my community who understand me as a single mother. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And today, we are going to talk about forgiveness. But before I go to that, I want us to briefly talk about a single parenting. What is single parenting? We are going to talk about different factors that contribute to you being a single mom or a single dad. Some, they are single parents because they lost their spouse. Maybe their spouse or their partner passed on, yes, and some of them is because of divorce, and some of them is because of the breakup. You and the other parent, you just broke up, you didn't make it further, and some is because of choosing to have a child alone. There are people who choose to have children alone. They go to fertility clinics, some whichever way, but they just decide, I want to parent alone, I want to be a parent alone. And some is because of adoption. It's a single parent who adopted a child, who are raising children alone. And this other one now is about is because of abandonment. The other parent abandoned this parent with a child or with children, and this is where now I'm going to focus this forgiveness on. Let me just say this: all this that I have explained to you, we are still going to treat them individually because this is a journey. Remember, we have a long way to go. So we are still going to attend to them individually. A single parent who's divorced, a single parent who lost another parent, a single parent who the breakups and all, we're still gonna do it. But today I want to talk about abandonment and tie it with unforgiveness, because this is, I grew up and we see around us, most of us, that most children, they don't have a mother or a father who just decided to up and leave the parents, you understand. But also, there are a single parent. There are two kinds of single parents that I understand, that I grew to know. Is that there is this single parent who's raising children or a child alone, but the other parent is 100% involved in their lives. The other parent is helping emotionally, physically, financially, is 100% involved in their children or their child's life, even though they are not living together under the same roof. But there is this second one that is doing everything on their own. This other parent is not involved at all. They just it's like they don't have a child somewhere, you understand. They just decided, maybe, no, me, I was not ready, I can't do this and what, and just leave. And you just decide you are just there alone, and maybe they are just not involved, and you find yourself carrying this burden alone. You carry this burden alone. You are raising children alone, and this person is like, there's nothing happening. He or she just ignore. Because I want us to understand also, there are also single fathers who are raising children because their mothers, they just decided to up and live their own life. You understand? Sorry about that. So is that kind of you find yourself asking yourself, what happened? Why is this person not caring? And because of that, you have this resentment, you have this anger in you. You have this unforgiveness in you. This is what I'm going to talk about today, the unforgiveness in your heart. Let me tell you a little story about myself. The first few years of of me being a single parent, raising two children. After a divorce, I was very bitter. I was so bitter. You know, I felt like my bitterness is justified. I felt like I have to be bitter, I have to be angry because it's justified. You understand? Like, this person left me and my children. You know, I felt like he didn't know. I had all the reasons. He did not fight enough for us. You know, he chose business over us. He chose money over us. You know, I wanted people to feel pity for me. And then one day, it was in the morning. Now, me being a child of God, it was around 3 in the morning. I was preparing for a service, or it was on Sunday morning that I was going to lead a worship, because I'm a worship. I was in a worship team. You know, I get this conviction. I get this conviction that no, you cannot go on like this. You are going to minister, but you have pain, you have anger, resentment, unforgiveness in you. You know, I got this conviction, and the message for me was very clear. Pick up the phone, call your ex-husband, ask for forgiveness first. I'm like, hey, I'm not the one who's wrong. Like, ask for forgiveness first, you know, and forgive him. You know, I pick up the phone. And I was wondering. I said, God, I'll do it after church. It was like, do it now. And you know, somehow he was able to answer my calls after a very long time not communicating. And then I asked for forgiveness first. I say, I am sorry. I ask that you forgive me for everything that I did to you, knowingly and unknowingly, and I also forgive you. My God, Jesus, let me tell you, the relief that I felt. Oh, it was that point that my healing began. It was that point that my freedom, I gained my freedom. It was like I was delivered. I felt so light, you know. And I'm sharing this story because I am saying to you, that was the day that now I gained myself. I became a mother that my children were looking up to. You understand? That is why I'm sharing this, you know, because most of the time we find ourselves dwelling and focusing on the actions that the other person took, and forgetting about if there's an action that a person took, what is your reaction towards it? What is your reaction toward it? We must also take responsibility and think that I'm a single parent now. I am raising this child or children, and then it's my responsibility to be happy. It's my responsibility for my children to have this loving mother. You understand? Your reaction towards that also matters. Remember, you are raising children here. So whatever that you do, they are looking up to you. You understand? And you know, it's this whatever it doesn't mean that you condone what the people do to you or the person did to you. It only means that you are saying, no, I'm letting it go. I am claiming my freedom. I'm claiming my happiness. I'm claiming the joy and the peace that my children deserve. You understand? And you know, if you are harboring this pain, anger, resentment, unforgiveness, it's affecting people around you who care about your well-being. You know, it will also affect your future, because now you'll be having this, not trusting that there is a happiness, there is joy, there is peace, because you don't feel it. But you owe it to yourself to want to have this peace. You owe it to the people who care about you, the people who love you, especially your children. You owe it to them. It is a process. I promise you, it is a process. With a little practice, it's not gonna happen overnight, but it is doable. I saw myself, I managed to raise those children alone with joy, and even along the way, I was even leading a home cell. And what the people can see, my cell members, they just saw this loving person, but they didn't know that it was a process for me to get there, because it took God and the Holy Spirit to convict me to say, no, free yourself. I'm telling you, forgiveness is your gift. It's your gift, single mom, single dad. It is your gift. You understand? But allow yourself to heal properly. Don't just do it for the sake of smiling. You are smiling, but inside of you, you haven't healed. Allow yourself to heal properly. That is a gift that you can give to yourself, because unforgiveness deprives you from being open to receive from others. Even if others want to love you and embrace you, you have this thing in you that you don't believe anyone can love and trust. Unforgiveness, it harbors you from receiving the gift of life and the love from other people as well. And really, it's depriving also your children from enjoying you as a father, as a mother raising them alone. You are depriving your children, you understand, because you are living with them. Imagine, just think for them what it does to them to see a bitter mother or a bitter father. So just do it for your children. Make a choice to forgive today. Choose today to let go of bitterness, to let go of unforgiveness, and replace it with love. I promise you, it works. I have seen it working. Your life is more important to the children that cares about you, and the people that care also about you. Your life is a book that needs to be read. It has to be read for your children. It has to be read for your generation to come. Your life is a book, my single mom, my single dad. It has to be read. Your children are looking at you. They are modeling what you are doing. Show them unforgiveness and love. You will see the kind of children you will have. And they will remember that. They will remember that long, even when you are gone. Let love and forgiveness, lead in your life. Just let forgiveness lead in your life. Let forgiveness be a main ingredient of single mom, my single dad. Let forgiveness be a great and the main ingredient. You will see what it will do to you. People will enjoy you. Your children will enjoy you. Owe it to them, hey? You don't owe it to anyone. Anyway, your children, they don't know what happened to you. They are just seeing this mother. They were not there, so you owe it to them. They are just seeing this father. They are just seeing a papa, mama who is raising us alone, who loves us. That's all that they are seeing. So they don't know what happened to you. So today, choose love, choose freedom. It is a process, like I said, but together, this is a community. Together we will do it. Together we are moving forward. Thank you so much. Remember to share and subscribe and invite other singles. We are moving forward, single mom, single dad. We are doing this together. We are raising this nation together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Till I see you again next time. Thank you.